Coming up next, the guest list is brought to you by My Wedding Magazine, where the art of celebration is portrayed with the utmost beauty. Visit www.myweddingmag.co.nz or subscribe now in print or digitally so you don't miss a thing. The guest list is also supported by the Wedding Associates, hand-picked collection of the best venues and suppliers, and hire plants. Whatever your purpose, hire plants have it covered.
Welcome to the guest list. On today's show, Anita will be taking us to another amazing resort in the Pacific. I will also be talking to Michael Murphy and Sebastian, band members of Halo. I'll also be talking to Ruth from Church Confetti. First up though, our amazing travel agent and honeymoon specialist, Anita Gatley. Anita, where are we going to today?
Well, Nikki, today we're going to go to Muri Beach Resort, which is a beautiful little property, about a 20-minute drive from the airport, 4 hours flying time from New Zealand, and we have some fantastic wedding airfares. So group airfares for the bride and groom and the whole of their wedding party.
Great.
Which means that they get the benefits of a group airfare, but they don't have to pay right now, which is really beneficial.
That's a big bonus.
Big bonus. But Muri Beach Resort is an award-winning resort because it's all solar powered. So
wow.
Yeah, amazing. If you go into this room, probably there's thousands and thousands of battery powered, and it's just a beautiful, really back to nature resort. Having said that, you wouldn't even know that it was operated by battery power or solar power because it operates exactly as any normal resort would.
How clever.
Yeah, very clever. So they are award-winning for that. So absolute beachfront on Muri Beach and 20 berets, beautiful deluxe self-contained. So if people don't want to have to go out to eat every night and they want to have their breakfast, they can do that. They also have two different prices. So because they're trying to get back to nature and they're eco-friendly, you can either have self-service where you just do your own cleaning and stuff, or you can get somebody to actually come in and service your room every day.
That's a clever thing,
yeah, really
isn't it?
clever.
Yeah.
And they have two different price points for that. They've got a little Polynesian style cafe and cocktail bar. So that's a really cute little place to have a wedding function. They've got a wedding planner on site, and they just cater for weddings really, really well. Yep. So tailor-made once again. They can add in things, take things out, and you can have the actual wedding photos. They've got a beautiful, beautiful beachfront sun deck, and if you just have imagine having your photos there with the Muri Beach in the background, the lagoon, the sunset, it's just an idyllic place. And I've seen some photos, and if you have a look on their website, muribeachresort.com, they've got some beautiful photos of some weddings that they've had there, and they're just stunning, absolutely gorgeous. They've got all the mod cons that you'd expect, but once again, they've got that premium attention to detail, but it's a family-friendly property, and that's one of the reasons that they have their self-contained villas, but they've also got apartments. So if you've got a bigger family, they can cater for bigger families as well. And they've got complimentary kayaks and snorkeling equipment and reef shoes. We have a really good relationship with Wedding Travel and Muri Beach Resort, so we get access to some excellent rates, and often we can do things that the wholesalers don't do. A beautiful little pool, really beautiful place to go for a honeymoon, for honeymooners. If they don't want to spend a lot of money, but they still want something that's nice, Muri Beach Resort is a great place to go. You've still got all the facilities, you've got the restaurant, you've got the pool, you've got the cocktail bar. The same owners, Jane and her husband, have opened up the Nautilus, which is right next door, so a 4.5-star property, and they've got an amazing restaurant there. So right next door you've got a 5-star restaurant, as well as you've got all the other restaurants on the resort that you can eat out at as well.
Fantastic. So you can go from Muri into the Nautilus.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And you can jump in your car if you've got a rental car, or you can hire some scooters, zip around the island and go to the other resorts. So having a honeymoon there is an affordable, Muri Beach Resort's an affordable place for people, especially if you've got families. But a honeymoon couple would be quite happy there. Rooms are great, all self-contained, and yeah, they'd be very, very happy there. And let's face it, you go to a resort to get away, spend some time with your loved one, and Muri Beach Resort's a fantastic place to do that.
It sounds absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Anita. Now don't forget, if you want to catch any of our past episodes, hop onto our website or our Facebook page. After the break, I'm going to be talking to Sebastian and Michael Murphy from the band Halo. So if you're looking to book an amazing band for your wedding, stay tuned.
Something missing in your scape? Hire Plants specialise in plantscapes with purpose for a wide range of events, weddings, expos and film shoots. Our knowledge, experience and range make it easy to enhance your venue. Ivy balls and buxus, palms and natives, indoor and outdoor. Hire Plants offer easy access, delivery, installation and pickup. Whatever your purpose, Hire Plants have it covered.
The guest list is brought to you by My Wedding magazine, where the art of celebration is portrayed with the utmost beauty. Visit www.myweddingmag.co.nz or subscribe now in print or digitally so you don't miss a thing.
Welcome to the guest list. I'm joined by Michael Murphy and Sebastian from the band Halo. Welcome, guys.
How you doing?
Good. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Now tell me a little bit about Halo. What type of band is Halo?
We're basically all about just trying to create the most exciting and energetic night that we can for our clients.
Sebastian, covers band. What type of music do you cover?
We do it all. We've got a 90-minute rock and roll and Motown show that we put together. It's got stuff like Elvis Presley, the Beatles, the Shirelles in it. We do a lot of contemporary pop artists, Rihanna, the song Titanium, stuff like that, and we do Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones, the whole lot.
Which is achievable because there's 4 singers in the band.
4 singers, fantastic.
Three singers, and our bass player's a little bit of a dark horse that throws in a few crazy 80s songs every now and again. There's myself, Rebecca Wright, who's been doing this forever, and also Sharon Emirali. So 2 girls and myself. It just makes for such a massive sound, all very different styles.
Now, what kind of events do you typically play at?
We do a lot of awards dinners and you know, conferences and stuff like that, predominantly as a corporate band, and a lot of weddings. So if you wanted to make a big statement, get a big band, get Halo.
Oh, good. I like that. And having a band, it's particularly at a wedding, it is great. It's great fun. It really gets the crowd going, doesn't it?
Well, there's such a different energy about live music, and I'm all for DJs and I love it and things of the like, but there's something about having the music being created there right in front of you, and the energy that brings, and the energy that does bring to all your guests on the dance floor. And obviously, as there's 7 of us, there's a hell of a lot of energy going around the room.
And I take it that, you know, when a couple, in particular for a wedding, when they contract you, you come with all the gear and the sound and the PA and all that kind of stuff, so they don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
We've got everything. That they can use it at their ceremony. We can provide music for the ceremony as well, if they want keyboards or they want guitar or they want a singer on their own to sing them up the aisle. We can provide cordless mics for the speeches. It's a one-stop sort of solution. I sound like I'm selling cars, but it really is. You know,
it's all about making life easier.
They don't have to ring around AV companies trying to sort that out. They just call us, we'll take care of it.
What about things like the first dance? Can you help with that?
Oh, well, that's something that we love doing. Is basically, if you come to us and you want us, we'll basically learn whatever it is that you want. If there's certain styles of music that you'd like, then we can learn that. But we're a huge, we do a lot of the first dance, and we will learn the song and play it. And I think that brings a really nice aspect to a nice sort of personal feel as well.
It kicks it off too, you know. The bride and groom start dancing together, and then everyone joins them, and then we kick straight into our show after it, and it's away. That's it.
You guys sound like you've been doing this forever. How long has Halo been going?
10 years.
Yeah. Not with me, however. I'm nowhere near as old as this guy.
And you've just played in New Zealand, or do you play further afield?
Yeah, we have on occasion gone up to Bangkok quite frequently for there's an embassy ball that happens there once a year.
Pretty impressive.
And we also do New Year's Eve there, and Singapore as well for New Year's Eve. Both at the Shangri-La Hotel, a fantastic hotel chain if you're looking at travelling in Southeast Asia.
Look at you go. It's just plugs.
He's all about the rock and roll. He's very cool. What's one of your favourite things about playing at a wedding?
It's just such a happy occasion, you know, and it's so great to see multiple generations from families dancing and getting to know each other and having a great time.
No, it's very, very true. Sebastian, what do you do in the band?
I play guitar, and I do rapping as well.
Oh, really? Yeah. You rap on the show in a minute.
Yeah, I'm Auckland's oldest rapper.
And Michael, your background?
I've been singing for as long as I can remember. I moved to Auckland 10 years ago now and did a little show called New Zealand Idol once upon a time, which was now 10 years ago. And ever since then I've been lucky enough to be able to do this as a job and just sing, which is nice. I'm really just trying to prolong as long as I can before I have to get a real job.
Oh, oh we all. Michael, what have been some of the big requests with regards to a first dance that you've been asked for?
I get asked a lot to do Everything by Michael Bublé. That seems to be a really popular one. It is a really beautiful song. I mean, it talks about you're my everything, so it's kind of a no-brainer there. I've been asked recently to do Kiss Me by Ed Sheeran. Bex and I, we do a pretty cool arrangement of that with the band where we turn it into a duet, which is quite pretty. We've had some strange ones. We recently had to do a Nickelback song for a first dance, which is always good. Variety is the spice of life, I suppose. But yeah, it does seem to vary a lot, but there are a lot of popular ones. I mean, I think there are just such beautiful songs out there. I think Sebi's played Time of My Life a fair few times and watched a fair few terrible lifts at the end. But God loves a trier, so.
Sebastian, do you get a lot of requests from the floor once it is open now, open dancing? Do you get a lot of guests asking
we do.
for songs?
We do. We get a lot of requests for Exponent songs and Brown Eyed Girl and Doobie Brothers songs.
We had a guy the other night come up and ask for an Elvis song, and a guy, because he knew that it would set off a friend of his, and the moment that we started playing it, the guy just went nuts on the dance floor to the point that it is quite incredible. Like, it is so worth to take a request every time. Just the things that you see when you start playing these songs that obviously mean things to people. It does certainly bring something out in people.
All right, if we move into more of the pop and later songs that are out at the moment, what are some of the big requests at the moment?
I think things we've just put in, like Sing, Wade, Sharon. And people like Rita Ora and
Rude.
Rude, yeah. There's lots of pop songs that are constantly carrying around. So yeah, we are constantly updating it with new and current pop, and almost every time we do that as well, we try and make sure we learn a new, older song that the people will sing along to as well. So we are trying to keep a good mix between old and new.
It's important to keep it classic.
People have got to know it. They've got to sing along to it. They've got to be able to dance to it. It's really the golden rule.
All right, Sebastian, so we've heard how amazing Halo is, and people absolutely have to have Halo at their wedding.
They do.
They do. How is the best way to get hold of your band?
You can find us, Nikki, through the Wedding Associates website, and if you buy the Wedding Associates discount card, which is $49.95, you get a 20% discount from Halo and also a discount from all the other suppliers on the website. So if you click on bands, Wedding Associates website, you'll see a picture of Halo.
Fantastic. Even so, you get a great band at a discounted rate.
You do.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah. And that's a good discount.
Brilliant. Michael, Sebastian, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks so much, Nikki.
So I've been talking to Michael and Sebastian from Halo. Now don't forget, if you want to see any of our past episodes, hop onto our Facebook page or our website. After the break, I'm going to be talking to Ruth from Church Confetti. If you've got a wedding coming up, you want to see this. See you after the break.
Something missing in your scape? Hire Plants specialise in plantscapes with purpose for a wide range of events, weddings, expos and film shoots. Our knowledge, experience and range make it easy to enhance your venue. Ivy balls and buxus, palms and natives, indoor and outdoor. Hire Plants offer easy access, delivery, installation and pickup. Whatever your purpose, Hire Plants have it covered.
The guest list is brought to you by My Wedding Magazine, where the art of celebration is portrayed with the utmost beauty. Visit www.myweddingmag.co.nz or subscribe now in print or digitally so you don't miss a thing.
Hi, welcome to the guest list. I am now joined by Ruth Church from Church Confetti. Welcome, Ruth. Thank you for joining me.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, Nikki.
Now tell us a little bit about Church Confetti.
Okay, so Church Confetti is my passion. Rose petals are my passion. So we offer freeze-dried rose petals to the wedding and the event industry, along with hand-crafted paper accessories, with very much an eco-friendly focus to what we do.
Now, freeze-dried. Yep. Talk about that, because most people don't know what a freeze-dried petal is.
It's very similar to the process that happens with food. So the freeze-drying process, essentially what we're doing is we're removing the moisture. The rose petal is perishable, so we want to preserve that. So our petals are preserved at peak perfection. They're frozen very rapidly.
Now, what's the benefit of it? Why go for the freeze-dried route rather than just have fresh petals?
Okay, so there's a few options. Freeze-dried rose petals are very, very easy to store. They last for many months. They're also what we call venue-friendly, so less likely to stain. Non-slip when we use our petals to create aisle decorations as well, and very easy to clean up. Additionally, if we're using the petals outside, they're biodegradable too, hence venues really like them.
Now, I think the longevity is a big thing, because often when you have just normal natural petals, they actually do stain, they go brown and all those sorts of things.
Sure, that's right. I think one of the real benefits to the petals are, especially when creating table decorations for venues, is taking away that last minute rush to work with them. Honestly, you could put these petals out a week before, lay the table, and they would not change. What I also say to my clients as well on the day is if you can get the venue to collect them where you've used the petals for table decorations, you can take them home. Oh, wow. I mean, they'll last for 6 months, they won't change, they won't wilt or degrade. So you can then have a keepsake, you can give that to, you know, aunties, or even send them away to guests that weren't able to make it to the wedding. So it's so versatile with what you can do with it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, we quite often have lots of ideas, and we love talking to our clients about what we can do.
So let's talk about all these lovely goodies that you've got in here. Sure. You've brought some cones in. I love cones because I think they're beautiful, they're pretty, but a lot of people don't understand the value of a cone.
Sure. The petal cones are a way to involve the guests in the ceremony, so and a way to pretty much launch the petals for the confetti toss at the end of the ceremony. So what we do is we make paper petal cones, and how they work is you receive the petal cones from us and they're pre-assembled, and the petals, so you fill them like this, like that. And you give them to, whether it be immediate family or everybody in the bridal party, and they'll have this, and they're all ready to go for the end of the ceremony, and then we launch the petals.
Nice. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, and we can customise these to any colour to suit the wedding theme.
Let's just go back to the petals.
Yep.
Do they come in different colours? I can see you've obviously got red and you've got pink and you've got the beautiful cream. Yeah. So can you get them just about any colour?
You can get them in all colours of the natural rose, very naturally focused. We don't dye or stain any of our petals. If you can't grow a blue rose, you can't get blue petals. So every colour you can think of the natural rose is available from us, that's correct.
Now let's talk about some of the goodies that you've got on this beautiful stand. Now I believe you can also get the stand. The stand is also available for hire?
We do hire the stands, yep, we do.
Fantastic. And what about the other goodies that are sitting on the stand?
Along with the petal cones, I came up with a creation which I call eye flower. So eye flower really is a unique favour, and I'll just show you this one here. So this is a place setting in eye flower. So essentially eye flower is recycled paper impregnated with wild flower seeds.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
That's lovely.
We also do, which is new, buttonholes for the younger members of the bridal parties. So this is a new concept for us, and really it's just about showing our clients how creative you can be with the eye flower. I mean, essentially it's a recycled piece of paper impregnated.
That's a very cute idea.
I mean, the idea of this is so that You know, the children can be slightly more engaged, so they wear this for the wedding and then they can take it home and they can grow it. Yeah. This is what it grows into. So this is a plant called sweet alyssum. So what will happen is pretty much you put your iFlower favour into the ground, or with some of our products we supply a pot ready to go, just add some earth and water, and pretty much spontaneously it will grow into this guy here, which is sweet alyssum. We've chosen that seed because it's very hardy to grow. You don't need green fingers, and it has pretty much a 99% yield to grow, so you really can't kill this off.
That's good.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, it's scented, you know, and I think the thought behind it is something that's quite different as well, so, you know, continuing to grow couples love as well.
I think that's a lovely idea. I love these. I think these are just great, especially if you were having a garden wedding, an outdoor wedding. I think that just ties in beautifully with the theme of a couple's wedding. Are you here just in Auckland, or can you ship all around New Zealand or further afield?
Yeah, sure. So we are based in Auckland, but we do ship all around New Zealand. We also actually send internationally.
Got obviously products where a little bit of printing is involved and customization. Sure. When would you ideally like a couple to be in touch with?
So we do like to have at least about 3 months notice. However, and that's really just so we can have your preference that you would like for colour. However, saying that, because it's a non-perishable product, we keep a big stock of our products. So you know, we can actually turn orders around in as little as a week.
Ruth, what's the best way for a couple to get hold of Church Confetti?
Yeah, sure. So we're part of a collective called the Wedding Associates. So you can get hold of us through the Wedding Associates website.
And now I believe that being part of the association, you get a good discount.
You do. So the Wedding Associates offer a discount card. The cost of that is $49.95, and it really unlocks thousands of dollars of discount to potential brides. Our offering through the Wedding Associates is our stand.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so it's a complimentary hire, but that's normally worth $50.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, I think so.
Ruth, lovely chatting to you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yep, and I've got one thing for you, Nikki.
Yes.
iFlower. We made this for you for the guest list, just so...
Thank you. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Just so that your show continues to blossom.
Thank you. I'll have to pop that on there. We will continue to blossom.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Nikki.
That's lovely. So that's Ruth from Church Confetti. To watch any past episodes, head to our Facebook page or our website. This is the guest list. I'll see you next time.
The Guest List studio set is supplied by Hire Plants.
The Guest List is brought to you by My Wedding Magazine, where the art of celebration is portrayed with the utmost beauty. Visit www.myweddingmag.co.nz or subscribe now in print or digitally so you don't miss a thing.